The Israeli-Iran war delayed our AI news flash in a single day, but it will not delay it any further. This is the 16th of June. AI news flash, let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome for the first time. My name is Zidan and let's see what happened this last week in the AI world. In the pursuit of more computing power, OpenAI taps Google. They are planning to add Google Cloud service to meet its growing needs for computing capacity. And if it happens, maybe we will stop waiting 5 minutes to get our image generated. Disney sues Midjourney. It was just a matter of time before some company will sue another company for copyright infringement. They say that it's a bottomless pit of plagiarism and that they made innumerable, plenty of copies of Darth Vader from Star Wars, Elsa from Frozen, and minions from a show that I don't know, and that is only an example of what they say happened there. Meta is hiring for a new super intelligence AI. They are planning to invest more than $10 billion in scale AI. I couldn't find the name of this new AI. If you know it, let us know down in the comments. We will love to know. Washington Post says that news sites are getting crushed by Google's new AI tools, and they provided a graph, and I love graphs. Let's look at the graph. On the y-axis, which is this axis, you see monthly visitors by digital traffic from organic searches. What is an organic search? You search something in your favorite search engine, and then you click a link that is not sponsored. This is an organic search, and you see here that it starts from April 2022. Business Insiders gets cut in half from 110, something like that, boom, down to 50. Also, the Washington Post from 50, boom, down to 25 million. The Wall Street Journal are the same. And HuffPost, I don't know what HuffPost is, but a moment of criticism. To all of you Washington Post reviewers, journalists, whoever is supposed to maintain content integrity, when you publish something like that and you show a graph, this is your graph, it's from your article. I want to tell you something, a little secret that you might not know. In April 2022, we didn't have AI. AI came about around here, March of 2023. It was able to connect to the internet somewhere around here. August 2023, maybe October, maybe the beginning of 2024. Maybe I'm mistaken by a few months, but ladies and gentlemen, these AI tools that Google, you're saying, crushing you, they only came last month. They were published last month. 2 months. That's it. AI review, overviews, AI mode, Gemini, you can searching with Gemini. Well, searching with Gemini is a bit older, but not April 2022. Now, can you give me an event that happened in April 2022 that might have hurt legacy media by a lot? No? Yes, because I have one. Elon Musk. He bought Twitter, liberated Twitter, call it however you want to call it. I think it's a much more impactful event on monthly visitors for legacy media than AI, which wasn't around for an year and a half when that decrease started. And even here we see if you say, it's a small decrease, that decrease here, it's also, we still don't have AI that connects to the web as with much power as you think it might have been. Also, it wasn't that common to use it for that. You would still use Google. We're still using Google. So I think that it's because Elon Musk. People found a new place where they can get news that is not legacy media, because the legacy media is biased. Doesn't matter from which side of the political map. X account are also biased, don't get me wrong, but in X you can get news from all sides of the map. So don't believe everything they tell you, and don't believe everything that I tell you. Always confirm the information. Sam Altman says that humans are already the AI event horizon. In a blog post that he wrote, there is a cool sentence here that he said, that he wrote: the takeoff has started, humanity is close to building digital superintelligence, and at least so far it's much less strange than it seems it should be. Super interesting, because I wonder how it will look both in interface, platform. Super interesting. Let's see some updates. We will continue with Sammy, that says that their open weight model will be expected later this summer, not in June. Why? Something unexpected happened. He says it's quite amazing, but he says amazing on a lot of things, and they are postponing their release. Another cool thing from his blog post is how much water and electricity ChatGPT uses per average for the average query. So the average query uses about 0.34 watts an hour, which is about 1 second of a working oven, and also uses a fifth of a teaspoon worth of water, which is super cool. How much water did you use by now? For how long is your oven running, or their oven? O3 was released this week. O3 Pro. It's now available to Pro users in ChatGPT and in the API. They were also able to reduce the cost of O3 Pro in the API. It can access the web, analyze files, reason about visual inputs, use Python, and personalize responses using memory. Super cool. It's switching Pro O1 Pro. Let's continue. Let us know how it is for all of us Plus users or free users out there. Canvas now supports downloads. It's about time. I don't know how come they brought downloads to deep research before Canvas, but what do I know? Maybe people use deep research more than Canvas. Now you can download it in PDF, Python, JSON, SQL, docs, whatever you want. There are many files that it supports. Super cool. But I think that the star of the week when it comes to ChatGPT updates, which we didn't have for a long time, is the projects. Now the projects can do more. They support deep research, they support the voice mode, the new voice mode, they have improved memory to reference past chats in projects, and you can upload files and access the model selector using your mobile phone. Super happy. I tried it after it came out. You can feel the difference immediately, especially if you're someone who uses the projects already and you have big projects with big conversations. You will feel the difference. The more you use projects and insert conversations or start them in projects, the better it becomes and the more efficient you become with minimal prompting. I love it. It was about time. The gap between solo conversation outside projects and in projects, I'm so happy that now they mitigated it. Grok, the only update that I found for this week is that now you can edit images with Grok. A new section in our AI news flash. Tools that came out this week. Let's check them out. UK unveils Extract, an AI assistant that transforms handwritten planning documents into digital data in minutes. Midjourney, well, they're being sued by Disney, but they're also releasing their V1 video model. They're currently asking members to help them and rate the videos. Topaz Labs is doing something that no one has done. For the first time, we have a creative upscaler for videos. We have 1 million upscalers for images. What is an upscaler? You have an image, and then you want to make it bigger. If you want to print it on a bigger canvas or in a bigger page, then the image allows, due to its pixels, let's call it like that. Because if you take a small image, like the one you generate in ChatGPT or any other tool that you wish, and you try to print it on a big page, it will be pixelated because it has a certain size, usually 1024 on 1024. But there are 1 million tools where you can upscale it, and then you can even print it on 3 meters and not lose any any quality, or the quality loss will be minimal. But we didn't have anything for videos. Now we have, so it's cool. You can create your video or film your video, and then you can upscale it and watch it in 4K resolution. Your TV, super, super, super cool. Doesn't matter if it's a video that you created with AI or something you did on your own. URI introduces Scouts, and always on AI agents that monitor the web for anything you care about, for example, AI news. And lastly, SkyWheels open sources. SkyWheels V2 is the world first open source infinite length video generation. Now, when I looked at the video that he uploaded, Ardil Alvaro, it looked like a very long GIF, which is super cool. That is it for the AI news flash for this week. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Did I miss anything? If I did, let me know. Link to our Discord in the description below if you want to know all of these stuff before everyone. Also, a link to the prompt library in the description. I will see you next time. Happy prompting.